And here. Oh, oh, let's do that right there. There we go. Where's Goofball? Is he up there yet? No, not out there yet. Oh, where is he? Oh, there he is. Here he comes. Here he comes. Good morning.
How are you?
How about yourself?
Last one, eh?
Last one.
Okay, build up the story of 2 cards.
Yeah, they didn't practice this morning. Smoky goalies.
Oh, okay. Yeah. They didn't do theirs? They didn't have one?
No, they didn't.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why. Well, where's all the parents? They had dropped their kids off or whatever, and then come back or whatever.
And then none of the rooms were open, so we had to go find the rink keys.
What do you mean?
Yeah, none of the dressing rooms were open, so we had to go get the rink rats to open them up.
Don't they have a schedule?
I think so. I'm not too sure.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah, one guy showed up at 6:45 because we were here at about 6:30. I wanted to come and watch the Smokies goalies, but they weren't on the ice, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like, damn. So it's kind of like, damn, I wanted to watch them. And there's one of them, he looks half asleep.
That's what?
One of the Smokies goalies, he looks half asleep. He's like, this sucks.
Which one?
Right there. Give it the
Tall
backwards.
one in the back of the hat?
Yeah.
I don't doubt it. The kids don't want to get out of bed in the morning. They're getting tired. Not used to being up this early, too. Right?
Especially in the summer.
How about your son?
Oh, yeah, he's tired.
I'm glad it's the last one. I don't have to get up this early.
Either.
Actually, it's weird. I work with a night watch.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
I get up usually at 6:45.
That's not bad.
Friday. Well, and then I leave the house by 7:30. And go to the rink and keep it.
Yeah, because you're up behind the mall still, aren't you? Yeah.
Move my house.
I remember that. That must have been a challenge, eh?
It was interesting. Tell you what, you learn a lot of the politics. You learn a lot about people trying to screw you and everything with the house. There was problems as far as not moving it as much. Even companies were trying to stop me from moving it.
Well, they wanted you to rebuild because then it's more money.
No, it was the guys that were buying my land wanted. They thought they had taken the house.
Oh.
And so we had a thing going, and then all of a sudden, I shocked them. I said, "I'm taking the house."
Oh, okay.
I sold my property, right?
Yeah.
And then I took the house. it was pretty interesting. They're all shocked down at the real estate office. And then I guess they had a bet on that I wouldn't be able to do it. Apparently, that's what I was hearing. So they're wagering if I could do it or not, move the house. And then the development company is trying to stop me from doing it. And there was some real funny issues going on, like the gas company around here, Foreman, the guy who was running it,
Yep.
he tried to stop me. So I think there was some things happening where if he does it, and he would have got something from the development.
Ah.
But it was fucking bullshit. Oh, you can't move it. And then I couldn't get anybody to shut off the gas line, so I called the company. It was Terracin Gas, and they said, "Oh, you can do it. If anything happens, you're responsible." I said, "Sure. All you do is shut off the gas."
Yeah, you just turn.
Yeah. So, anyways, so the guy come up and he says, "You can't do that."
Just like, why not?
Yeah. I got permission. I know all about that. You talk to them and that, but you can't move it. It's too dangerous. Too dangerous? Like, what the fuck? We're taking the house. Here's the gas line, and the house is attached to it. We're taking the house up. We're not even going over.
Oh.
Just I unhooked it, dropped it, moved it over, like moved the house out. So the guy was talking to him that. He said, "Oh, I didn't even know he had talked to him until after, because he said, because I told the guy, if this house ain't off your property by noon, such and such,
Yep.
you don't get fuck all." So I'm not paying him.
Exactly.
So he had, so the guy tried to stop me, and then they told me, and I turned around and we moved the house, and he said, "Yeah, the guy, there's the guy." And then the funny thing is, the next day after the house was off that property,
Yep.
he had a crew there to turn off the gas for the development.
Oh.
In the main, on the line. You tell me that, I couldn't do it, but he could.
Oh, that is dirty. That is. Oh, wow.
A lot of shit like that. And there was bets on, I guess, from down the real estate office. And they still can't believe I did it. Hank Dedmar's laughing about it. He said, "I never heard anybody doing that to these guys. You know, taking the house. Because usually you sell everything."
Yep.
So
Usually.
they were trying to deal with the house. I'd already set up a deal. The fact where I was going to put the house.
Yep.
They approached that guy to see if they could put the house out there, and I'd already set it up. He never told me.
Did you get a good price on the land though? Up behind.
Oh yeah. It was even them, the real estate guys there. He said I was related to one of them, and anyways, they turned around and said, "Well, we'll make a deal if one guy's going to work for the development company and we'll work for you." I said, "Look, I really don't give a shit. I just want the money."
Exactly.
So anyway, so it started off, and then he was my rep or whatever, and he started off at a fucking low price. I went, "What the fuck?" And then he said, "Well, we'll get the assessed value then," and I said, "Not fucking likely." Oh, I had a fight, and then after a couple of times of this, he tell me I wouldn't even know bother listening. And then at the end there, when they were talking about it, I think I turned around and I said, "Okay, this is what I want." I knew what the other places were
Yep.
selling for, so this is what I want. You're not going to get that. I said, "I'll do it."
You're like, watch me.
No. He had to submit it,
Right.
and then it wasn't watching me. I didn't know if the guy was going to take it, and he took it. And the guys come back and they took it. Oh, it was a freaking. Even the real estate guys were so. When you get him on the ice, I was telling Jace last night, okay?
Yep.
I said, once you get the technique down, how to do it,
Mm-hmm.
then what you got to do is start appreciating speed.
Oh, for sure.
You get a guy quicker, so you really emphasize that on the guy. So, okay, do the drill, and just say, okay, now we got to pick up the speed of doing that.
Oh, for sure.
Right? This is Jay's right in front of the middle. Not very big. He's technically, he's actually a pretty good shooter. His size,
Just doesn't have the size yet.
right? Because he is pretty good. Oh, some games are hard to beat. Holy shit.
Well, what I'll do is so I can send the videos or the links to Steven, and he can send them to you. Sit and watch them if you want.
Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I wouldn't go. Steven wouldn't be any good. Why would you send it?
Oh, because then he can send them to you. Send them the YouTube videos or the links so you can watch them.
Could you not send me the link?
I can. Yeah.
Or Allison?
Yeah.
I'll
I can
talk
send
to
them.
him. Okay.
Yeah, I can send them. Yeah, because it's sending to YouTube right now. Then I have it shared to Facebook.
Okay. Are you talking to Allison at all, or
No,
just Steven?
Just Steven.
Do you have my how? Do you want my email or whatever?
Sure.
Or I don't know what Allison's is. Mine's pretty easy. P-Value or Shaw.ca.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
Yep.
P-Value at Shaw.ca.
And if I forget, I can just message Steven too. Just be like, hey, what you got to email?
Yeah, or at the end, if it worst comes to worst, like you say, just send it to him and he can send it.
Yeah, then you guys
I got to
sit and
send
watch
it
it.
to Allison. Actually, it's to Allison. Like,
Yeah, then
and Jace can look at it.
yeah, they can sit and watch it.
See here, see how he's sitting.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got to be closed and flared a little bit.
He's got to be more square.
Yeah, that's Lyndon's problem too.
Well, you know what? It's a technical thing, but by you doing this, you get.
Oh, for sure. Like they say, picture's worth 1,000 words, right?
The only thing I didn't like here, actually, I've seen him walk them out here, and then they stretch.
Yeah, they need to skate and then stretch.
Yeah, nice and easy, and just do everything they do. I changed that my whole hockey program.
Mm-hmm.
Guys go on the ice, and the goalies go out there, and the first thing they do, go up here, and they're doing their stretching.
Yeah, they have to get the blood moving first.
Yeah, but you see, you watch, rep everybody. That's what they do.
Yep.
It's wrong.
Well, I tell Lyndon, I'm like, go for a run,
Yeah.
do
Nice
something,
jog,
get your blood going, and then stretch.
Yeah, that's the way.
I'm like, that's how you pull a groin. That's it.
Anything.
That's how you stretch a hammy. I'm like, just in 4 days, the improvement of these kids has just been phenomenal.
Well, you know what? They don't have any instruction anywhere. Where do you go?
Well, exactly.
Jace, this is all he's got.
Like I knew Brady was good, but I didn't realize he was this good.
Like he's part of it.
I knew these guys were good, but I didn't realize they were this good.
Well, the whole thing is the Goalie Group. They're not just here.
Oh, they go everywhere.
They're Edmonton, wherever.
They're on the coast.
That other guy that works for the Hurricanes, Carolina Hurricanes.
Yep.
He's done some stuff with the different NHL teams.
Mm-hmm.
And Brady, I guess, is part owner of it. I don't know what the whole deal is.
Well, because when he left Ian Golden Net, then he went to Ian Clark, and then
He went to Golden Net?
Yeah, as far as I know, yeah. He kind of bounced around a little bit after he got his kinesiology degree from Lethbridge. He bounced around and he just went into the coaching and just you don't get it to the NHL level, mailing it in.
Oh.
Well,
I don't know. The women do.
Fair enough.
I don't even fucking watch it. medal now. Oh, they won a gold medal at the Olympics. They have no fucking hockey knowledge, and yet here they are analyzing hockey games.
Oh, yeah.
And you've got a guy that has 50 years of background in hockey, 30 years of background in all that area, and you fired him to put a woman there.
Oh, that irritated me.
Oh, it's still irritating. You know, I'm like watching. I don't watch a lot of hockey anymore. I watched a bit of a game there, and I see all of a sudden the woman comes in and says, "Well, this guy could have done this or do this," and I said, "Oh, fuck this, turn it off."
Oh, and then when I hear Ron McLean, I just I
I don't
I
listen
I,
to that.
I want to strangle him. I
Oh,
just what he did to Cherry is
yeah,
just
you're 100% right.
you are. I'm like, you
He's an ass.
piece of shit.
All he's doing, he just covered his own ass.
Like you worked with Don for over 30 years, and you save your own ass. Get up. He's not even paying attention. I'll end up giving him
Yeah,
shit.
crazy. Yeah, you're right. I see him on, I turn it off.
Oh, he he makes me mad. But he makes me mad. But I love listening to BX
I like
and Kelly doing this.
Moody.
I
I
love
like
I love
those
when they
guys.
go after him.
Yeah. Well, I got to talk to Janet in a minute. Her son was supposed to come out and supposed to go South
Ah, okay.
Coast.
Just like me. Oh, he's burning now. That damn near killed him. Like that damn near killed him, eh?
I've been a goalie all my life, so that would destroy me.
Oh, hips and thighs are just probably just screaming.
Yeah. Are you filming for Brand, or is your son out there?
My son's out there.
Okay.
The green pants.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, Max was saying, custom pads.
Only child.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Awesome.
oh he
Are they Warriors?
yeah, Warriors, yeah. Yeah, Fleury's his favorite, so
Oh,
was his last year, so that's Minnesota's gold.
Yeah. Cool.
Cranbrook Bucks green.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always had black gear. Just pisses everybody off at Cranbrook. So
Yeah.
he's always had black. So he just last year it was just black and green. So he's like, well, I want some clear gold in there. Whatever.
There you go.
And he grew so much, so the stuff he had last year is just
It just never ends. Like Max is grown. He was tiny. Now he's 5'6". So we've been through 3 sets of pads in a year and a half.
like we go through 2 sets of skates a year.
Yeah.
Right now, he was 5'3", 5'4" in March. He's 5'7.5".
Wow.
And he's wearing a those are 33 plus one.
Okay.
It's a tank. It's
Yeah.
irritating.
Only money.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my new gizmo. I fool around with it, right?
Yeah.
So I hung up the whistle, so I was like, oh, I'm just gonna fool around. So I'm gonna have 4 cameras going, but I usually have an auto tracker. So I got one on the tendies on both ends, and
Yeah.
one up the middle, so I can bounce around.
Oh, awesome. And you're recording it all?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is going directly to YouTube right now.
Yeah.
And then I got a flash drive. Then I got microphones that are picking up radio right now. And then this is what people are seeing right now. So there's a little bit of a delay because it's going off a satellite or not satellite, off a cell tower.
Yeah.
Because Wi-Fi is terrible in every arena.
Yeah.
So a little bit of delay. So that's what it does when it changes. So give it a little bit of a delay. But this is what people are going to see.
Oh, so this is like I can look this up on YouTube.
Yeah. You can see the last 3 days.
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't do the afternoons because I have to charge the batteries.
Yeah.
But
What's it under?
it's just under me. Under
What's your name?
Paul. Last name Mason.
Oh. Paul Mason. Are you Mason from the trail?
Yeah, I'm from here originally.
Okay, we went to school together. You went to pro, right?
Yeah.
I think your brother's a year older than me. How old are you?
I'm 42. I graduated in 2000. My brother Matt is 95.
Yeah, I graduated in 98.
Oh, okay.
You're probably like closer to my sister's age, Sarah Stroud.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Small world.
Yeah.
Okay, I know your sister.
Well, and I worked with your dad.
At Fortis.
I'm still at Fortis. I worked in self-defense, so he was our
Yeah, Mr. Fall asleep for no reason.
He was awesome. Anything we wanted, he got for us.
They put him out there so he wouldn't cause any trouble.
Yeah.
For the rest of his career. He was just because he was a pain in the ass at the end. So they just said, just stick him up there.
Well, he's a pain in the ass of the company, not to us.
Oh, exactly. Well, president of the union.
Yeah.
Just got you guys whatever you wanted. He didn't care.
Yeah.
He knew he was retiring in a few years. He was like, whatever.
Yeah. What do you do in Cranbrook?
Drive truck. I come over here every day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm being a local kid. My company decided to start bringing freight over.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, you're from here. You know everybody. You want to take over the area. So I go up from Cranbrook and I deliver freight and head back. So you probably see my truck 1,000 times. I drive from Manitoulin Transport. Big red, white truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm always up in the guys in Warfield. I drive them nuts.
Yeah.
I go and drive Brett nuts because I'm like, hey, quit being lazy. Let's go. I'm like, I know you're close to retirement in 10 years.
Yeah, we used to call him and his sister the twins. He's like, fuck you, Stroud, you're gonna go down.
It's funny. I'm like, I went in there. Oh shit! A few months back and went in the office just to go torment Sue, and I'm like, where did she go? And they're like, well, she retired. I'm like, oh shit! She didn't tell me. I was gonna, I could have brought her something because I've known her for well over 30 years, right?
Yeah, she's been there forever.
Yeah, my dad hired her.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Back in 89, 1990.
Yeah.
Yeah, we moved here in '88
Oh, okay. From
from Sparwood. Yeah, my dad was a mine pig,
oh, okay.
and then when coal tanked in the mid '80s,
Yeah.
I ended up over here.
I was born there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Our whole family was.
Yeah.
What a small world.
Cool. Yeah. Wow. Nice seeing you. That's
You as well.
that's crazy. That, I thought you were just another person forever.
No, local kid. It's funny because the goalies are like, where are you from? Like, are you an elite? Like, who you play for? 'Cause he shows up. His name on his stuff. And it's like, no, just playing Cranbrook.
Yeah.
They're all like, oh shit.
So how old is he?
He's 13.
Okay. So he's Bantam.
Yeah.
Or U15.
Yeah, the stuff in Cranbrook's just the bureaucracy's like,
Same thing around here. It's fucking crazy. We just got certain age groups that are just nuts.
and it hasn't changed. Even when we were little, it hasn't changed. Like the teams are picked before we even hit the ice.
Yeah.
It's probably the same thing here.
Yeah.
Has been for the last 40 years.
Yeah.
It's like who you know, right?
Exactly. And that's the sad thing. The only people that suffer are the kids.
Exactly. Parents are rooting hockey. Which one's your kid?
He's got the orange lace on his glove.
Oh, right here.
Right here.
What's his name?
He's 12, so he's second year Kiwi.
Oh, okay. That's a big kid from 12.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's always a tiny kid.
Just sprouted. Just boom.
And then boom, he's massive.
So they probably played against each other. Maybe last year.
So Max he didn't make rep last year.
Yeah, so Lyndon just played house.
Yeah, we would have played you guys.
Yeah, because we came to Cascar last year.
The Cascar tournament?
Yeah.
You weren't in that one.
Okay.
You were in the Nelson tournament.
We came second in that one.
Oh, okay.
At the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we would have played you guys. How many house teams did you guys have?
4.
Okay.
We had 4 house teams last year.
Yeah, we had 5.
You know, it's crazy for a small area having 5 house teams and a rep team.
Well, one is a Wildcat.
Right.
That's considered ours, but it's still they were. Did you guys play them last year?
No.
Wow, we beat them in the semifinals for the West Team.
No way.
Like, they were good. They were the only team to beat Grand Forks during the year. Like it was.
We played Grand Forks 2 years ago. And I can't remember the kid's name, but he probably played
Dunbar?
42 minutes, 44 minutes, and
That's coach.
I actually put in a protest.
Yeah.
And the Cascar people were like, "Are you protesting the loss?" I said, "No." I said, "I can care less that I lost." I said, "I'm protesting the safety of that kid."
Yeah.
They're like, "Well, what do you mean?" I'm like, he probably played 44, 46 minutes of the game. He's like, "Well, they came with 11 players." I said, "That's 2 lines."
Yeah.
I said,
That's 30 minutes per kid.
"That's exactly."
Yeah.
So when he's out there for 4 5-minute shifts, what is that showing to everybody else?
Yeah.
I'm like, he's gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
I said, I can get shifts that I lost. I can, whatever.
Yeah.
But he's gonna get hurt.
100%.
So they were like, "Oh, so you're not upset you lost?" I'm like, "No, I can care less. Doesn't matter to me." It's like I'm worried about him getting injured.
Yeah, anytime that you lose, it's just you get straight out beat, no problem.
Oh, exactly.
But if they're double shifting kids, that's where it's like a risk. In house hockey, it's like
And that's where I put in the complaint.
yeah.
It had nothing to do with the loss. I could care less that I lost. It was the safety of that player.
Yeah.
But the next game, he wasn't double shifted at all.
Yeah.
And I made sure because I came out and I lost.
Yeah.
And then I came up to the tournament director, and at that time, I still remember the West Kootenay uh, president. So I phoned him and I said, "Hey, come watch him." So he came out and he's like, "Oh, they smartened up." I said, "Yeah." I was like, I said, I can care less. I care less that he lost. Doesn't matter to me. We weren't going to win the tournament anyway. So, whatever. Even if we did win the tournament, I wouldn't care. But it was safety of that player.
Yeah. And back then, that was the mom and dad were both in the company.
Yep. They hated me. Oh,
So, yeah.
I wasn't.
We played spring hockey with them.
Oh, okay.
They're still pulling the same old shit, and he helped coach this last year. And yeah, he's just all about great people, but just all about their kids. And
Oh.
Yeah, that's more politics we gotta deal with this year.
And it only gets worse.
Yeah.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Never ending.
Nope. sure why it goes to slow motion when it goes to those other cameras. Not sure why that one. It's not very clear though. Well, that's better. Oh, that was dirty.
Well, a kid, I was gonna do this foot thing and everything else. Eh? And the big kid can't do very good. So, not a bad player. And so I was gonna do that. And her other son is small, opposite kind of, but he can go.
Mm.
So you make adjustments. She said she put him in went to a course. It was like a semi-pro for defense.
Ah,
And
okay.
you know what happens is a lot of the guys, like even they don't teach the defense people.
No.
It's terrible, eh? Like turning and where to go and how to cover. Remember in front of the net,
Yeah.
I would get you to if you were standing in front of the net and the guy was a little higher,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you would go and kick that.
Yep.
Where a lot of guys won't go that way because they feel they're going to get caught.
Exactly.
So and the forward would stay back a little bit, and he could get caught, and the defenseman would be standing in front of the goal.
Right. I remember that.
So when you're stepping up and taking those guys, where a lot of guys won't do them because they're afraid they're going to be in trouble.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
You know, and here's the other one, like switching. When you got your partner, and the guys, you're in that corner, or you're in front of the net, and the puck goes into this corner, and your partner's in the corner, and he doesn't hustle to the front of the net. So I I got you guys kind of delay it go after that other guy because if he doesn't come to the net and you went, there's nobody in front.
Exactly. So there's no staggering.
Right. You see?
Yeah.
So I used to get you guys to do that. So the guy, but then the guy in the corner gets hit because he didn't hustle to the front of the net.
Right.
Right? So you gotta, and that's why you guys did a lot of stuff really well. But that stuff like that, they don't show you that stuff. You know?
Not anymore.
Eh? It's crazy.
Oh, and then
And we used to do a lot of drills for you guys in that there. Well, there's time, like she said there, no, they don't do hardly any drills for D-men. Like, what the hell?
yeah, it's just doesn't make sense.
What's the most important part of your game? Keeping the puck out of the net. Huh?
I developed one where I had a D-man. He would come. He'd be just on the dot. He'd come straight towards the center ice. He would pivot, come towards the blue line.
Pivot to the boards?
Pivot to the boards, but almost like a half 360 with an outlet pass and follow up. So almost doing a half or a quarter breakout, but doing a transition because I was teaching the guys to walk the line, to being able to go laterally.
Oh, right, yeah.
So because I got tired of them just doing this. So I was able to get them to, work in J's to be able to get their feet moving. So I did.
You said that because I do that on the net too.
Yeah.
So I do the flipping. Steven did so much of that one because he was a great skater.
Mm-hmm. So I did that a lot with my defensemen because I couldn't stand the direct lines. I said, what you're doing is you're causing the wingers to come straight at you, and they're picking off your passes.
Oh.
So what you need to do is you need to get your feet moving to being able to be able to button hook to get away from that winger, to be able to turn your feet. I said, the moment you can turn your feet, because now you can go either direction. You now either can go D to D, or you can transition up the wall. So I said, now you can do a half turn, where now you have options. You can dump it out, you can pass it up the half wall, or you got your defense.
Call me Tucci used to tell me all the time, say, you and your fucking DVDs.
It works, doesn't
and
it?
I said, well, look, and I tell the D-man, I said, look, we got a partner here. If you guys don't work together, I said, do you want to die?
Exactly.
Do you want to die?
Exactly.
You know what? They're not all fall sides. You want to die, but even your side, somebody comes in and catches you wrong. Bigger guys.
Well,
if you turn wrong or something,
take off your feet, I'm doomed, right?
Yeah. But anyway, so I do D to D and up and stuff like that. Or like you said, D to D, pass, up off the glass. It's like one of the guys here, actually was calling out. He said, "Oh, they're blowing the zone too early." I said, "Well, as a defensive person, I said I wouldn't worry about that as much." Well, you got to do that. I said, "No." I said, "Alley-oop."
Yep, get it out.
Alley-oop. Now you just throw it up in the air. And actually, that's a play that they're all using. Did you know that?
Yeah, the beer league special, they call it.
No, they're using that a lot more in organized hockey.
Oh, no way.
Smoke eaters and that. Watch the box. I think you'll see that a lot more. They'll be dumping it up in the air. It'll bounce. And the forwards will be coming 100 miles an hour. And the D-man has to try and handle it.
Yeah. So that makes sense.
So if the forwards are quick enough, the D-man is his finger clicking around there, and see you later, maybe.
Exactly.
Right. So that's where too. We didn't do a lot of that when you were playing it. You use your hands.
Mm-hmm.
So if the puck bounces, and that just
knock it down.
Knock it down and do it. It's the same when when you're going down the boards and something, she goes to shoot it in or anything, use your gloves.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You'll see guys from the red line shoot it in, and a guy will
Catch it.
but he can't. Yeah, he just knock it down, right? And
An-
it's blocking it out.
Another one that I've noticed that very few people do is they never use the quiet zone anymore. They're never using a DDD behind the net. They're never using the simple quiet zone, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're panicking. I'm like, where's all the players? They're all in the strong zone. Who's over here? No one. Why aren't you moving it?
You know what I started doing on that? You could do this too. I don't know if you can do that. Okay. So the NHL passes through the summer.
Oh,
No, I know, but I wouldn't do that in my regard. So anyway, so you're doing a breakout. Everybody goes there, right?
yep.
So everybody, so what you're doing is you're talking D to D again. So everything swings that way, and this guy here has already been involved. He can take off the D to D.
Mm-hmm.
If you use him going up on the other side,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now he has all three ends.
Exactly.
You see? So I do that a lot. I used to do that with the twins. Okay, we're going to go D to D. You fuck off down the boards over here just before a change.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you go there and you just freaking laser with it. Huh? He's got a breakaway.
See,
You see?
I remember the day because we had the red line when we played. We never had the stretch pass. So when I had to learn how to teach the stretch pass, it was so foreign the first little bit because I was like, oh man, because I was so used to the having to teach the red line. And I was like, it sucks. I hate it.
I started sending the opposite guy all the time.
Yeah.
In fact, even in I remember in Kiwi starting that with that. Well, we used to do a drill for goalie one. I don't know if you remember. Well, it was just simple, but you have one goalie. So what I do is pucks in both corners and half guy. And I would get this guy here across, right across there, and that guy has to hit him with the pass.
Yep. Yeah.
Right?
I still use that one.
Yeah, and then the other side. So what it does is gets the offside guy
Transitions.
to do the stretch.
Yeah.
And it pushes all their D's back.
Yeah.
If they don't, if the D's want to stay there, then the guy could have a breakaway.
And then another big one that I did for a long time was I'd send 3 at a time. First guy hits the blue line, cuts across. They got to hit him at the blue line. Second guy's got to watch his speed. He's got to hit the pass at the red line. Third guy's got to watch his speed. They got to hit his pass by that dot.
Yeah.
So the third guy, he's got to lay into the pass. And he's got to start moving his feet to hit the pass as he's moving. So he's now hitting a 100-foot pass. And he's got to lay into it.
See, here's another one for the D's too, is you're turning and what it is not so much the drills and that there, but getting him to, they call it about jumping in the play.
Mm-hmm.
So it's turning a 3-on-2 and a 4-on-2 almost.
Mm-hmm.
So what you do is you get this breakout kind of thing going, and the guys have to, instead of watching after they make the pass, one of the guys is already getting in.
Oh, exactly. Yeah.
So all of a sudden we got more guys.
And then transition on a 4-on-2 or a 4-on-3.
Oh, it's works out really well, and I've done some of that.
Well, and another one that
if I could have had all you guys right through minor hockey, we'd have fucking destroyed everything.
Oh, we would have won everything. And another thing that I've noticed, and I still teach it, was they never taught the attack triangle anymore.
Oh,
and I taught it right through.
Yeah.
And I had guys go, well, why are you teaching that? I'm like, everything's done in triangles. Everything's
You're exactly done. Right.
Everything's done as puck support. And they're like, well, what do you mean? I'm like, well, what's a 1-2-2?
Yeah.
And they all look at me kind of funny. I'm like, it's a triangle. 1, 2, 2.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, what's a 2-1-2? Triangle. 1, 2, 2, 1. Oh. And I'm like, everything's done in triangles. Lead, puck carrier, support, outlet. Puck carrier, support, outlet.
You know, I said
That's a triangle.
Jody Bradford was coaching the Shamanic there, and I says, how come you're not teaching attack drills? You know what he told me? We don't do that till junior. This is fucking midget rep. And I'm going, are you fucking kidding me? We're doing it fucking Pee Wee. You guys all did that stuff.
I teach it in Adam.
You know, it's Adam's a little to me it's a start, but I find too much individuality there.
I teach it as I teach it as I just say puck support.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I don't do it as
yeah.
This is a system.
Yeah.
You know, like when we're going down, I say, hey, corner dot slot, and they're like, or corner dot house, and they're just like, oh, okay. So puck's in the corner. Okay, where do I got to go? Okay, I need somebody in the dot. Yeah. Okay, now where do I go? Oh, I need somebody in the house.
That's exactly what I was doing.
And they're just like, okay, and then I'll blow it down, and they're like, and then a few of the advanced kids, they're like, okay, well, my dad says we got to do a 1, 2, 2, and I'll look right at him and I'll go, what do you think you just did?
Yeah, I do 2, 1, 2 so most of the time.
Yeah, and he was just like, well, what do you mean? Look at this. Look at what you formed just now.
Yeah.
Oh, like you did it without thinking.
Yeah. I got another one.
And I was just like,
I don't know if you ever seen this, but this is a few years later in that. So you have a 3-on-2 attacking, right? So when they're coming, you're outman, so you back in. Right?
Yep. That was the old school way.
No, but this is a little different. What it is what it is, okay, is when you have a 3-on-2, this is for defense, is you watch. And okay, because even your bucks and everything else who all do all this stuff.
They drive me
right?
crazy.
Well, no, but what happens is they come in from the red line of 3-on-2. When they hit the blue line, there's already one guy is starting to drop to the other guy across the blue to the drop.
Yep.
Right? And 9 times out of 10 they do that.
Yeah.
Not 9 times. I said it done pretty good. So what you want to do is you get your D's first of all. You want to get control a little bit from the red line. Start that with 3-on-2. You're playing it the same way. But as soon as you see that one guy start to block, you take that winger.
Oh, you're on him.
Yeah, but you take the winger with the puck because now he has no pass option.
Exactly.
Because the other side, this D man takes this winger. You take the guy with the puck. The other guy's the trailer. He's in nowhere. He can't do anything. So that winger with the puck, he has to either dump it in or try to beat you. But you're fucking on him, and he can't do puck.
Exactly.
You see that?
Yeah.
So I started teaching him to be up more of the D's to be able to turn guys right out.
And there was one thing that I taught that was a little unorthodox, and I had guys calling me on it, and they thought I was unglued. And they're like, "Hey, well, we're gonna teach 2-on-1s." And I was like, "Okay, well, coach, how do you teach it?" And I said, "Take the guy without the puck." Well, what? I'm like, if that guy beats the goalie, you give him props, and you yell at your goalie because he's 1-on-1 with the tendy. I was like, you're worried about that cross crease pass. You're not worried about the guy shooting. If you take the shooter and he dishes it off, it's in the net. I was like, that 15-foot cross crease is in the net 90% of the time.
You know who does that? Johnson.
Yep.
When he was with the Kootenai Ice, they told him to take the shot.
Oh, it drove me nuts.
You know why? Because they say they shoot so hard now, you don't play the middle.
I don't teach the mill.
No, but that was too nice.
Okay.
You know, and they said, and to me it was always middle and make sure that the pass doesn't get across.
Mhm.
But try and push that guy to the center.
If you push him to the outside because and let
Make him shoot
let the goalie take
make
the
him,
shot.
yeah, and make him have a bad angle.
Exactly.
Where the other guy, but what the ice was doing, Trevor told me, he says they were taking him and tell him to take the shooters. That was crazy.
I find that doesn't work. Just because if you pinch and go towards the shooter and he pushes off, now your goalie's out of position, and now that shooter has a better angle to go one-on-one with the goal.
Well, the thing is, I think what happens is they try to block the puck any pass, you know,
Yeah.
with their body, their stick, and it's like a guy going backwards and laying it out. You
You're,
get a pass across.
yeah, you're
You can, you know, it's you got to know how to do it. Nobody, there's very few guys who can do a flip pass in that sport.
exactly.
But I'm on your side with that. I like the middle, and I like to just pressure the guy going outside to go down.
Exactly. It's the open guy is what's going to kill you. It's not the shooter. If the shooter beats your goalie from a bad angle, that's your goalie's fault. And I've said that to Lyndon. I said if he beats you on a bad angle, I said you tip your hat because he beat you on a good shot, but you don't do that again. I said that's on you.
That's right. But anyway, that was funny because Trevor told me that. Okay.
And you're thinking that's not good.
Well, that's the way they were thinking. They got a lot. They got quite a bit of unorthodox stuff. I don't get it. Same with all their freaking schemes and stuff and everything.
So yeah, some of the stuff that they did.
I always found a lot of times simple was better.
Keep it simple, stupid, right?
So D's, use your D's all the time, you know, and make sure, right?
Mm-hmm.
D, talk to each other.
I find keep the puck moving, and what moves the puck better other than skating it?
I was doing the Wildcats, and it was really funny because once we got there, they can't shoot with shit.
Oh, you get the
So
puck moving.
anyways, so what we did, we could skate. So anyways, so you know the regroup?
Yep.
Oh, we were good at that. D, right?
Yep.
So you go, okay, come back, D, and back up again. We're already in our swing. We had our whole group swinging over. And you're going, see it, and there's the other thing. You teach the swing.
Yep.
You know what I mean? When they swing, you switch players.
Yep.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter how you do it. But yeah, we'd swing and we'd be going against other teams. They're trying to change, right? Sometimes. And all of a sudden, well, they can't change because already the puck's already coming back up. We were playing against boys from Idaho. We're in the Bantam Post League. And yeah, in the first. Early in the second period, they scored again. And the guys were telling us how they were going to state champions and how our week how some of our teams were in our league and yeah. And so we're playing, you know, like Americans, right?
Oh yeah.
So anyway, so I went there, and it was funny because I said to the girls, so I had a chat with the girls, and one of the girls goes, "You had two chats." And I said, "Two?" She says, "Yeah, one for the first line and one for the other had two lines. One for the first line and one for the second line." They got the message. But anyways, after that, we actually carried the play hard against them, but we couldn't score. We had
Oh, jeez.
but we carried the last two periods. You know, we just couldn't score. And those guys after the game, the coaches, the players, they're going through the lineup shaking hands. Because the girls are kicking their ass and could have scored, you know what I mean? And they're going to the state championship.
Well, we were down in Coeur d'Alene, the last term of the year, and they thought we came down with a rep team. And we're like, we're just a house team. We lost to Tri Cities. They were a rep team. They were pretty good. But we come down there, and we beat some pretty good teams, and they all thought, "Oh, you guys are sandbaggers and all this bullshit, right?" And they're all just like, "You guys are just you're cheating and that." It's like, no, we just know how to play.
Did you know when we won that tournament in Mercedes,
Were people saying the same thing?
they thought we were, they said, you got a rep team.
You're like, ah, no.
No, they knew. We had to go, me and Larry had to go upstairs into the office and call, they wanted us to call the rescue team for game sheets to go through our roster.
Oh my.
And I always had sheets in my bag
Yeah.
from our games. I always carried them in my little bag.
This says West Kootenai House Hockey.
Yeah, and they had the whole group going through all those fucking papers, checking to see all our players.
To make sure it was the same roster the whole time.
They thought we'd picked up a rep team. And yet they let in a Amy B team from fucking Canada. You see what I mean? And the guys are going because we beat the Okanagan team pretty good.
Yeah, we thumped them.
Yeah, and so they were doing this, but they allowed a Amy B team from Canada to beat this tournament, which should have blown everybody over the way. Well, they were beating everybody. But you know, it's funny that we spent half an hour up there going through sheets and everything else to say that, and then Larry goes and says, you know, our rep team, we're up in Kitimat or whatever, kicking the shit out of your rep team. Huh?
Well, just imagine though, if say we did bring with what was left of the house players, we would have. It would have been a different story. Like it would have been like 30.
Well, it could have been, but at the same time, you know, sometimes that's a detriment. Depends
for
who
sure.
You get and how they want to play, right? Like you guys played for me, but they may not have been in that type of playing.
Oh, for sure.
You know, you play a certain style for me, and that's what you know, and you guys do that, and yet they come in, and if I have, say, a D-man that doesn't do what I want him to do, and you guys are doing what you're supposed to do, he screws things up.
And then it just doesn't work.
Yeah. But that was funny. You didn't know that, eh?
No, I had no idea.
We spent half an hour up in that tournament room they were going through all our sheets.
I had no idea.
Yeah. They thought we had a rep team.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I had no idea.
That was, like I said, that was the team that I was most proud of over the years. In a lot of years. One of the top.
Oh, we were damn good.
I had a team in Fruitvale too. Last year, like I said, I was good helping with the rep. We ended up doing that. And we turned around. We won the BCs. The Trail beat us, I think, I told you 14 up in that first game. And at the end of the year, they could get from Barry beat us and they won. Crazy, eh?
Unreal.
Yeah. Oh, they got to do back and forth now. If they score. Oh. See, the skaters should have to do lines. You got the stick on it, brother.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And these shooters are pretty good.
Yeah. Well, Jason's next, and then your son. The two guys from Cranbrook in the tournament. Oh, off the bar. Okay? He went with it pretty good, dude. You know what the guy did wrong with his scoring? He didn't turn the blade.
Yep.
I'll show you what I mean when he went to backhand it. You see the blade?
Yep.
You got to turn the blade up.
Oh.
That wasn't right. Look at pick on Jace, eh? Best player
Oh
on the ice.
no.
Huh? That was unfair.
Here comes a Crusader on Linden.
Well, you got to be more on your feet. Oh, good job. Good job. Eh?
He's always been pretty good on shootouts.
Yeah. I was going to say you got to be more on a bit on the ball to your feet, ready to go. We got a guy in house that was on. See that same guy. How come he shot that many times in a fucking row? Oh, I see what happened. You know what happened? All the other guys are out. Oh, what's going on here? I thought they were all out. Remember that guy? He just did the shooting. He shot about 2 or 3 in a row. You know what I mean? Because he shot on Jason, and you
Well,
shot on your son, and then he shot on another.
Yeah, the shooters keep going. They don't have enough.
No, but it was the same guy. He shot like 2 out of 3 times. I don't like this.
You stressing out?
No. What I mean is, like, in a way, it was like, okay, give Jace one of those young guys and give him a chance.
Yeah.
Because now he's sitting over there while everybody else is going through and gets more shots. This is where he really needs his work. See, this is the guy again. Oh, he didn't go around him. See? Yeah, he didn't go around him that time.
And then kind of shot a muffin.
This guy's a good goalie, I think.
Yeah, he plays for the Crusaders.
Oh, he made a big mistake. He made a big mistake. He went for the poke check too early. See inside his hand? Eh?
That's funny. Oh.
Nice little dangle. Eh?
That was a good one.
I found that goalies are at a disadvantage until they get older. You know that?
Yep.
Because there's so much that they have to learn in cohesion. Okay? Like when you move, the glove has to come, the blocker has to come, the stick has to come, and everything has to be in line.
Yeah, everything has to be unison.
Oh, nice.
Oh, now the shooters are starting to turn it up.
No, it's just that they're all peaking now. And these goalies just start at the best at that stuff, you know.
Yeah, that kid's from Castlegard.
The goalie?
Yeah, a kid that just went.
Who is the kid?
I don't know who he is. He's out of Castlegard.
Which is his own goalie? Oh, and he missed.
Hey, boy!
See, that was what I was talking about. You see, when you got your stick and you go like this, and you turn the blade out,
yeah,
then you miss. If you turn the blade in a little bit, it's all solid.
that kid had a good move though.
See? It's totally unfair.
That's dirty.
I know, but the guys are so they're so far above. He's a goalie, though, eh?
All 3 of those older guys are goalies.
Oh, it didn't go in.
Close.
Yeah, I thought that was a little unfair for us. He wasn't ready.
Nope.
Your son's hanging in for quite a while here.
He's still there. That's all that matters.
See, they're all getting killed on deeps.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys that are really good there, but
That's where you got to throw the poke check.
Well, you got to move on your balls to your feet.
Oh.
Big time. There he goes. Let's see. Oh, he's got the young feet. You're lucky that way.
No, that's Ken Siddle's kid. He can play. He's good.
Siddle?
Yep.
You know what? Hey. I worked with that kid.
Did you?
Yeah, I did some stuff. His hands were all fucked up. He was turning his hands over, so I got him on that, and I started really working on it. He's a good player.
Fast. I can't believe he's still hanging in there.
What?
I'm happy he's still hanging in there.
Oh, give him a break. That's Siddle's kid, eh?
Yep.
I did some bunch of stuff with him. Jace was on his team.
Oh, okay. Okay, come on, Lenny. Oh, here we go.
I figured he was going to be a really good player. Oh. You know what he did? He didn't move over.
Nope.
A lot of net for.
Wow.
You notice that? No, he didn't track the puck very well. That guy's good. Holy shit, these guys are goalies are doing well, eh?
Oh.
Who's that kid with the net pass?
I'm not sure.
Oscar, you said?
No. The
Okay,
kid from Cascar's out.
Yeah. Okay, here we go again.
Yeah. Siddle's kid again.
Try to go 5 goals.
Oh boy, Linden.
Your kid was smarter than he was. Eh?
Stayed out.
Well, the kids back in sometimes too early. That's what I said. Goalie is really hard to learn. You see, he backed in a little early. If he would have just stayed out and not moved over,
So
he would have had a chance.
so it's Linden and the little lady that's going at it.
Who's the kid there?
That's actually it's one of the little ladies.
Oh.
Yep. And here we go. Here we go. Come on, bud.
Listen that. Holy smokes. Hey, pretty awesome.
Nice. He's good when he wants to be. Hey, come on, Lenny.
Okay. So you got a piece of it, okay?
Yep.
Get that other puck out of the way. There it is.
Hey, Linden can win it right now.
Yeah. Gotta win it. Did he give it to him? Oh,
Yeah. Gave it to him.
Awesome. Yeah, awesome. I gotta go.
Okay, we'll see you later this afternoon or morning. Look at that. Won the shootout at goalie camp. Unbelievable. Couple posts saved them.